I'm Carla Hibbs. My title is I'm a certified pharmacy technician, and I work at the Spokane campus. It's going to depend on what role and what type of setting the technician is working in. Retail pharmacy is going to be a lot different than an inpatient or hospital setting. So if a technician's working in retail pharmacy, they can expect to do a lot of data entry, inventory, actually helping the customers face to face, versus if they're working in an inpatient or a hospital setting, they're going to be doing a lot of med reconciliations. They'll be compounding, doing aseptic technique with IVs, and they can actually, they'll still be helping some patients, but normally in an inpatient setting, you're not actually seeing the patient unless you're going to their bedside to do a med rec. For me, it's the fact that I'm never stuck in one position. I love a challenge, and so as a pharmacy technician, you are constantly able to go into different roles. Obviously, the more education and the more experience you have, many more doors open up for you. My recent challenge that I did for myself was I became a certified immunizer, and I've been working part-time giving the COVID vaccine to long-term care patients. The number one thing right now that employers are looking for is whether or not the technician is nationally certified. So we have a lot of technicians who are still working in the field, who are not nationally certified, and they are able to go and take that national certification. But the really nice thing, if a student decides to come to Carrington College, is you come out and you pass that national certification test. You're already a little ahead of a lot of people who are out in the field. So that's the number one thing right now is the person nationally certified. And then from there, it depends on what specialty you want to work in. So there's compounding, there's IVs, there's immunizing. Those are different certifications that you would be able to get once you are nationally certified and have a little bit of experience under your belt. There's a lot of different career paths for pharmacy technicians. A lot of people think of the career as you're just going to be working at, say, a retail pharmacy like Walgreens or Rite Aid. But there's actually, like I mentioned earlier, you can do outpatient or inpatient hospital. You can actually work in the long-term care facilities. You can work in like an anti-coag clinic, so you have like a specialty role. You can do compounding, IVs. There's just so many different roles for a pharmacy technician, and you can even get into education like I did. My advice, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but just do it. You're going to be in the same position 9 months from now if you don't make the move, and possibly still wanting to do it. So just do it. 9 months is going to come and go, whether you're actually going to school to do something that you want, or whether you're just still twiddling your thumbs trying to decide what to do. At Carrington, we have a very robust curriculum for the pharmacy technician program, and we really hit on every area and every aspect of becoming a pharmacy technician. So you're going to learn the data entry, you're going to learn the inventory, you're going to learn the differences between working in the retail setting or hospital setting or long-term care facility setting. We do compounding, we do IVs, so you get a full-on display of what a career as a pharmacy technician is going to be. And by the time you graduate our course, you're prepared and ready to go out to your externship and to start your career. We really teach on every aspect of being a pharmacy technician. So we have different terms set up, and each term has something new to it. So for instance, we have 111, which is the beginning of pharmacy. So we talk a little bit about pharmacy's history. We talk about the different roles that you can play in pharmacy as a technician. And then as we go through 112, 113, 114, and 115, we just kind of go over every single aspect of it. So we're learning about retail pharmacy. We're learning about inpatient and outpatient pharmacy. We're learning about long-term care community pharmacy, which is basically a lot of unit dose packaging. We learn about IVs and aseptic technique and how to properly prepare an IV solution for a patient. And then we also have our compounding term, which goes over, we do nothing but compounding. So we're making all these really cool creams and ointments and solutions for patients, just getting us ready to actually go out and into the world. Yes, definitely. That's one thing that we really strive to make sure that we're doing a really good job on, because when our students graduate from our program, we want them to be able to succeed. And to be able to succeed, they have to be able to pass their national certification. So we actually have quite a bit of our curriculum built around what the national certification exam is, and therefore we're teaching it on a daily basis. Yeah, I've had a lot of really exceptional students go through my program. One has always stood out to me. She was a 60-year-old lady whenever she started my class, and she was just looking for a new career. She had done quite a few different careers in her lifetime, but she just wanted something new and something in the healthcare field. She's like me, she doesn't like blood and guts, and therefore she didn't want to become a nurse. But she took my program and she really struggled through the entire first term. I remember on her very first exam, she got a 1%. But by the time the second term came around, she had her study plan down. She knew what she was doing. She always asked questions when she needed extra help. And she is one of my biggest success stories right now. She actually went on and got IV certified after completing our program. And she works for one of our leading hospitals here in Spokane as an IV technician. And she's loving her job, and her and I actually keep in touch. That's a very easy question for me. I love my coworkers. They're all very genuinely nice, caring people who really do come to work to do what's best for the students' interests.